the game takes him away, it is what it is. I'm not going to be worried. But we should be fine. And in fact, to extend his longevity, I'm going to make him race. I'm going to spread his races out a little bit further. If I race him every 3 months or so, right before he gets to kind of that eagerness stage, we can definitely extend his career as we're figuring things out. That's definitely what I'm going to do with him. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. Like, yeah, I can just kind of just wait. I can just extend his, yeah. We'll just have him wait a little bit longer in between races. G2 should be fine. Well, he's going to have a handicap. G3 will do that. Perfect. Boom. As long as we have him registered for a race, the game will do nothing. And we just have to make sure we continue to obviously hit our goal with him. That's extremely crucial. But yeah, that's what we'll do. I can do the same thing with Nightclub too. While I'm still figuring things out with Sedate Ruler, I can just kind of have them race. I can just, like I said, make their races every 3 months or so, right before they get to that kind of, oh, I need to race stage, where they get over eager and they start getting impatient. So Onyx Prince, gotta avoid the counterclockwise track. San Francisco, I don't remember if that track is counter or not. I wish they told you, which they really don't. Oh, they do. I forgot. Clockwise. Okay, counterclockwise will pop up with like CC dub. I'm pretty sure. Yep. All right. Let me see. I'm just gonna put that in his notes. Double check for Rice tracks only. Alright, got that in his notes. He'll be good. 10 furlongs. He can run 10, so get that good for Onyx Prince. Let's go ahead and save right quick. We're almost done, peeps. In fact, after... I'm not going to put anybody else in an additional race after these races. So there's still 6 horses left to race. 6 or 7. Did we lose a horse? I feel like we lost a horse. I could be totally I could be tripping. I don't know. Let me see. No, we didn't lose a horse. Okay, I'm seeing things. Anyways, we have 6 more races, basically. So once we get done with those races, we'll save their races till next year. There's only 6 more races left to go. And we will end the year. Which I think has still been a pretty successful year, considering, I mean, we're still leading with average. So our average used to be in the 40s. It's not as high. 40 races this year, 8th overall, 3 G1s, 7th in earnings. I mean, like I said, this was a rebuilding year anyways. You guys clearly see the difference in years in our rankings and our ratings as far as the jockey standings are concerned when we have specific goals and then when we're just trying to rebuild. This is a rebuilding year, so obviously, you know, we're not as high as we usually would be in the jockey standings. But when we have specific goals, you know, we're right up there. Nightclub. Always 5th. I swear that's like his number. They're always giving him 5th or 7th or something, and we can win. 7 furlongs here. On the dirt in Kobe. He has a chance. Carrying a little bit of extra weight. Nothing too significant. Field to 10. Shorter field. I like it. We still have a chance to do well with Nightclub. His heart rating is 90, which is why I want to use him for breeding. That is any horse with a really high heart rating always usually ends up being great. That is, and reliable, I should say. That's why I like horses with certain attributes as opposed to just a horse that just has like 90 everything. A horse with really good heart rating. Stamina would be nice, but I know I won't always get it. Speed, it's the same thing. But if that heart rating is good and they don't have a bad temper, yeah, I can work with that horse. And you can see it. It's shown here for Nightclub. He does have heart. And if he's done bad in a race, it's because I've done something wrong. I've messed up. But as long as I've ran him how he needs to be run, he always ends up, you know, performing well for us. Over odds. So let's see what we can do here with him. 7 furlongs, really short. Race here. Let's get him to the front if we can, which he's struggling right now. Yeah, I know you're running a little fast, but I mean, this is a really quick race around a really short track. Well, position rating is going to suffer. I wasn't going to push him more to the front. I'll let him go on his own accord. Well, he was going, and then he stopped. I think we just came behind that horse. It's fine. It should be fine. I don't think we'll end up doing too bad. Let's go. See what he's able to do. Come on, Nightclub. Well, there goes the field. Darn it. I was hoping it was going to be decent. 5th place is not happening, and we're steadily dropping. Stretch burst. What does that matter now? Yeah. That's an example of a time where positioning does sometimes hurt you. Sometimes it doesn't hurt you, and sometimes it does. It's so kind of... It's iffy. It's iffy. Sometimes you not being in the right position doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect your overall outcome. And sometimes it does for some reason. And that was an example of what seems like it did actually affect us negatively. Still have Nightclub, though. Unfortunately, we can wait all the way till May. That's probably not ideal. And wait to race him a little bit sooner. At least March? At least March he should be okay. Alright, he's good to go in March. 9 furlongs and an OC. We'll run that perfectly. So him and Regal Soul both. We are extending their careers. We're giving them months off. And just to keep them around until we know what we're going to do with Sedate Ruler. That's how I got to play that. Which, like I said, I don't know why I didn't think about doing that with previous horses I probably ran into the same issue with. I think subconsciously I may have done it with 1 or 2 horses, but I wasn't thinking strategically like, oh yeah, I don't know which of these 2 I'm going to retire for breeding. I'm not set yet, so instead of retiring them now and having to make a choice I could regret, we'll continue to keep them racing as long as we hit our goals. I'll drop them in competition. It's probably the easiest fix. Drop them in competition, in class, and just make sure you're still hitting your goals with them. And instead of racing them every month, or every couple of weeks like I usually do, you know, race them every 3 months or so. That's plenty of time to extend their racing career while I figure things out. Because I got to still continue to race them, and I don't want to race them so much that I could risk losing them. So every 3 months works. Onyx Prince. This is a clockwise track. Expected to finish 12th. The distance is a little bit longer, though. We got to beat 2 horses. Well, let's see. Sorry. Freaking allergies, man. Okay.
The horses are in the gate.
Let's see. Not the greatest of starts, but
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
I actually hope he kind of stays closer towards the front. Because I feel like we're going to need that to be a little bit more competitive here today. But wherever he is, he'll be fine. This is actually pretty ideal, but I don't want to gas him out too much. So wait. Don't run too fast. All right, this is actually pretty good. Pretty good. I need to make sure I get in front of this horse because I don't want that horse overtaking me. No 7 for positioning. It's fine. Yep. Let's see what he does. We got to beat 2 horses, so timing our spurt right, making sure we got enough juice in the tank. In the end, to beat 2 horses. That's all we got to do with Onyx.
They are midway down the backstretch.
Trying to follow in his father's footsteps, and hopefully he can. Only difference is, he's a turf horse. His father was a dirt horse. I don't know how the heck that happened.
Okay, this is where
I know it can happen, but I'm saying usually any horse out of a dirt horse I've had is always... The offspring have always been dirt horses. This is the first time dirt horse parents have produced a turf horse, it seems. You're not going to block me. I know you tried. Not going to let you get away with it. Come on, Onyx. You got to beat 2 horses, buddy. Let's see what you can do. See what you can do. I swear he runs like his father, man. He's got such heart, such dig. You know what I mean? This is a money place finish we're going for right now. 3rd place for Onyx Prince. I think. Third place or fourth? Third. Third money place finish for Onyx Prince. Show finish. We were supposed to finish 12th. That is what I mean. That is what I need out of my horses. That is what I need. His father's Great Bolero. Not as good as Sedate Ruler, but you see what we're getting. We're getting consistency. We're getting good results. We're getting reliable results. That is what I want and need. A horse with so much talent is a waste to me in this game if we're going to eventually lose that horse because they're inconsistent and we can't, we just can't get them in the right groove. Favorite with Pale Fear here today. All right, in this G3, let's see if we can win. Winner place goal, so we have some flexibility, but that's exactly what I like to see. That is why I want to choose, that is why I'm leaning more towards Nightclub to replace Sedate Ruler. Despite the fact that we know Regal Soul is a better horse on paper, Nightclub reminds me a lot of Onyx Prince. That consistency is there. And I feel we can get that out of foals, and that is much more important to me, and that leads to more success for us than a horse that is just great statistically, but then, like I said, we don't even keep that horse for a year. We lose them after 1 year. It's such a waste of development and time. I'd much rather have a horse that maybe is a little less gifted athletically, but it's reliable and has that heart. That will always win me over at the end of the day, because that is something you can depend on. A horse with great talent can blow up in your face so many times, you never even get to that horse's true potential. You know what I mean? But a horse that's reliable, a horse that's going to give you consistent results, that is a horse you can rely on. That is a horse that you can depend on, and that is a horse that can still lead you to success because of their dependability, their reliability, their consistency. That can still lead to success for you. Is that horse going to hit the Hall of Fame? Probably not, but you can use that horse to build the line for future Hall of Fame champions. Eventually you can get there. This may take a little bit longer. That's my approach. I don't have a problem with getting there a little bit longer if I can have something that's consistent. Good runoff. Not going to use the whip yet because I feel like we're going to struggle. Here comes the one horse, and I don't know if Pale Fear has an answer. I don't think we do. Winner place, though, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. No. Just gassed out. Darn it. Just gassed out, which means I started going a little bit sooner than I should have. Yeah, spurt was not good. We avoided the rough at best speed, but we got going way too soon. That hurt us. It's alright. It is alright. We have nothing to lose with Pale Fear, fortunately. So I'm not going to race this horse till... I'm racing everybody till like March next year. I'm going to kind of hold them off. I don't really have the urgency to race. Well, February, I guess, is what we got to race. Wait for Pale Fear. 7 to 9 on the turf. We'll do 8 furlong G3. So, Pale Fear is ready to go at the end of the year. Onyx Prince. They want him to run in the Young Crown Cup. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance against my better judgment, but they feel like he can do it. Who am I to go against one of my own horses? We have potential to do decent. I don't expect us to win unless we run the best race of our lives, but Onyx Prince, I think, is going to have that potential. I mean, he's going to be a grade 1 horse. That's not a question. So, as a 2-year-old, let's see what he can do. That'll be a good... He's been doing well, so I really shouldn't have doubts that we won't do decent. Sharp Charm, though, the filly, making her first debut here. And fortunately, we can, whatever we do in this race, will achieve our goal. There she is, Sharp Charm from Great Bolero out of Golden Monster. She's going to be hit or miss because remember, Golden Monster has that stupid close race not good ability, and all of her offspring have inherited that. So Sharp Charm is probably going to have that same ability. It'd be lovely if she didn't. But we'll see. She may be better because maybe having Great Bolero as her father will hopefully balance something out. I don't know. We'll see. And this is on the dirt. She should be a dirt horse. Maybe she's a turf horse. I don't know. We'll figure it out. No idea where she's going to want to run, so I'm just going to kind of let her do her thing as long as she's not running too fast. I'm just going to leave her wherever. That's all you really can do when you just get when you're racing with a 2-year-old for the first time. Until you know exactly where they want to be, you just kind of have to just let them run. It doesn't make sense to try adjusting positions when you don't even know where the horse is going to want to be. Until that attribute is actually unlocked and verified for you, you just let the horse run wherever. And based off of the rating that you get at the end of the race, that'll let you know next time, okay, I need to run them, further ahead. I need to hold them back more. That's all you can really do. Oh, I bumped the horse. She's tough. That's good. Her mom is very tough. I talked about that in the previous episode. Her mom was extremely tough. You're blocking me. Get out of my way. Well, she has tough ability. That's good to know. Close race not good. I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. I'm surprised. Usually that would have unlocked by now, but stretch burst. So she's got tough and stretch burst. That's good. Both of those she inherits from Great Bolero. Again, Great Bolero may not have been the best horse on paper, but those abilities come into play. She ends up beating 3 horses after bumping a horse, and her positioning was probably not ideal either. Positioning was D. So she was running towards the front. No idea where she wants to be. I'll run her more towards the back. But double S for the spurt unlocked both of our abilities, toughness and stretch burst. That is great. Like I said, those abilities come in handy down the road. Onyx Prince. Okay, not good odds, but the good thing is wherever we finish, we're going to hit our goals. So that's good to know. So that means we can run without worrying in this race. You know what I mean? We can run with no worries in this grade 1. He also has last corner leader. That's fantastic to know. So yeah, that is the good thing about this situation. Over odds. Whether we finish last or not, we're going to hit our goals. So we can just run him like we need to run him. So let's see what we can do here with Onyx. Decent start. Hopefully we'll settle in nicely. Money place finish would be great. For his first G1 as a 2-year-old, that would be really great. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, he's dropping a little bit. I don't want to have him too far back. Don't bump, don't bump, don't bump. That horse don't bump. He's running so fast. He's still fine with this, but, I didn't want him to be that far ahead, but it's okay. I think we just caught it. We would have let him go faster, then that could have hurt us. Either way, I mean, this is still a really tough field. I don't think he's ready for this type of, as great a class yet, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Let's see if we can beat 1 horse. Show us what you got, Onyx. Show us what you got, man. Show us what you got. This is all about seeing what you can do, and he doesn't finish last. He actually beats 5 horses, at least 4. 10th? 9th. He beats 5 horses in his first G1 as a 2-year-old, and he's probably still not even close to where he's eventually going to be. So that is a great first-time result against grade 1 class. Beating a couple of horses that were supposed to be higher than him. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Good stuff, Onyx. Good stuff. This is what I like to see out of my 2-year-olds. Citrus win. Field of 14. We got to beat 1 horse. Let's just get right to it. It's getting late. This has been a 3.5, almost 4-hour Gallop Racer recording session. All right. I think this is the last race or the second to last one. But yeah, really good results from Onyx Prince. This future looks promising. This future looks very... So does Sharp Charm. I mean, despite the fact that she may inherit that close race not good ability from Golden Monster. It didn't happen for her in her first race, so that's a good sign. I don't know if it just didn't activate, or maybe she doesn't have it. I'd be surprised if she didn't have it, because every foal from Golden Monster has inherited that ability of close race not good. So either Sharp Charm does have it and it just didn't activate in that race, or maybe she got lucky and she doesn't, but I highly doubt that. Either way, she has Toughness and Stretch Burst, which are good abilities to have. And her father's Great Bolero. I'm hoping that will balance some things out for her. And hopefully she's a filly we can actually retire as a broodmare for the first time like ever. We've rarely had fillies in this playthrough. We've only had like 4 or 5. And we haven't been able to retire any of them successfully. Maybe Sharp Charm can finally be the first one. That'd be great. But if she inherits that same ability from her mother, that's something I don't really want. I don't want other foals to have close race not good. So if she doesn't inherit that, then retiring her as a broodmare is probably not going to happen. Citrus wins. She gets very demotivated when she gets passed up. But she's still fighting. And she's still going to beat out 3 other horses. Or 2 other horses, at least. So we still hit our goal. Despite the fact that she got demotivated from losing that head-to-head. Can't complain, man. Yeah. ASD all the way through. The fact that we've been able to keep Citrus, Wind, Short Tangle, and Pale Fear this long, granted, they're not bad horses. Just like, I expected them to go a while. I expected us to lose them a while ago. Like I said, Onyx Prince was able to still get some points for his 9th place finish in that Young Crown Cup. Good stuff, man. Very good stuff. Are we done? We have one more race for Short Tangle. Okay, so Sharp Charm ready to go again. Onyx is ready to go. 10 furlongs they want him to race in. Is there anything else unlocked from him? So his stats aren't great, but you can tell he's developing. He's going to get better over time. So, let's race him in an open. They want him to do the 10 furlong in January, because he can run 8 to 11. So let's see if I can find something a little bit shorter. On the turf, a G3. I know I'm dragging out his races. Okay, I was trying to see something more ideal. Something a little bit shorter that wasn't... He might be able to do a grade 3, to be honest. He might be able to do a grade 3. I'm going to try him at 8. Well, I'm going to try him at 8 furlongs for a grade 3. Sharp Charm. 77 toughness. Yeah, we gotta whiff of that. Obviously, she does inherit that from her mother, at least. And I think I don't know where she wants to run. Maybe towards the back. Stretch Burst toughness and the other latent ability, maybe close race not good. That has to be the only one. It's the only other ability I can think of. She's a dirt horse and wanted to run 8 furlongs in February. That's fine. Everybody else should be ready to go. Pale Fear is good. Citrus Wind. Citrus Wind runs 9 to 11 on the dirt. Kind of wait to run her. I mean, it's really, we're not doing any, we'll run her in this race. We're not doing anything with Citrus. Short Tangle, last race today. Everybody else is set to go in February at the earliest. Short Tangle, last race for you this year. Let's see how we do. Decent rebuilding year. We had a little bit of a short slump towards, I think, Q3, but other than that, I've been pretty content and happy with everybody's results overall. Long shot here with Short Tangle. We got to beat 1 horse. Last race of the year. Let's see if we can do it. I can retire Short Tangle, Citrus, and Pale Fear at any time. And I may... Western Tiger still has a record here. I may retire them. Whoever I can't retire, I'm going to retire. Because like I said, I don't remember why I got them. And I can get better horses that I can have better results with for more money place finishes. So, Like I said, I think I was keeping one of these horses for relationships, but everybody's relationships are decent now. I don't think I need to use any of these horses for that. So, whoever I can retire, I'm going to retire right now, just to make sure we have a little bit more space, clear space for next season, next year. Don't ask me what's happening. I don't know how we got this far back, but we got a 7. We'll catch up. I'm not worried. We'll catch up.
They are midway down the backstretch.
This is the only time where I'm actually going to let the horse just kind of run down the stretch or run down the slope without controlling them because, well, we actually need that to happen to catch up.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
All right. That actually almost worked out perfectly. Kind of slingshot ourselves to the front. We still got to beat one horse. We'll see. Come on, Short. Show us what you got, buddy.
2 furlongs to go. Show your heart.
Well, we just got to beat one horse. We're not expecting to win. Demotivated. Lost head-to-head. Beat one horse. Don't come in last. Beat one horse. Don't come in last. Beat one horse. Don't come in last. Just got 13th. Hit our goal. But I think that'll be it for Short Tango. Yep. Short Tango. We will be saying sayonara to you. You have helped us. It's been good. So Short Tango, goodbye. We are keeping this horse for Sheba. Citrus win, we can retire, so I'm gonna go ahead and retire Citrus. I'm not gonna use her for breeding. And then Pale Fear, we can retire? Not yet. Short Tango, we can. Yeah, there's nothing else to do with him. Alright, we're down to 5. Goodbye, Short Tango. Goodbye, Citrus Wind. Back to 5. 3 of them are originals. Regal Soul. Well, keep him until we know what we're going to do. Pale Fear. We can't retire him yet. Pale Fear is actually not bad. I'm surprised he's only D ranked because his speed, staying, feel, braking, and temper are all really solid ratings. I'm really surprised he's only ranked D. He has no abilities, however. We're not going to retire him for breeding, but yeah, I'm just surprised he's only a D ranked horse. He should at least be a C or maybe a B. But guys, that is going to do it here for year 20 in this game. Classifications don't really care about because only Golden Ruler and our horse that we weren't able to run with did relatively well. Golden Ruler got best dirt horse. Of course she did. Of course she did. When she's not racing with me. Horse of the Year is Diamond Page. Sprinter Miler, Tender Value, Dirt Horse, our very own Golden Ruler. I'm happy for that horse, and I'm also disappointed because that should have been us racing with the Golden Ruler getting her best dirt horse of the year. Best holder Filly, Warm Star. Best holder Colts, Gabat. I'm pretty sure they have that reversed. Gabat is the Filly, and Warm Star I think is the Colt. Whatever. Jockey standings. We finished 8th for races 1, 10 wins. Average, we've always been higher, but this year was closer. 21.3. Harris is really close. That's the closest somebody has been in earnings. We were still 9th. Get another title for highest average, win average. That's good though. That means we are the most consistent jockey for winning races on the year, despite the fact that we didn't win as many as others. But yeah. Yeah, Golden Ruler. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll take a peek at her just to see what she's been able to do. Oh, man. Such a disappointment that, she is the first horse of our originals that we lost that actually ended up winning an award, not with us. We couldn't get it together with her, unfortunately. But she's doing well with others, so that's good. Who does own Golden Ruler? Is it Ozawa? Nah. Sheba? Oh. Franck? Who owns her? Cook? Yeah. Here's a look at Golden Ruler. We don't know anything else about her abilities-wise. The only ability she had was Close Race Not Good. Did she get a, she did win a G1. She won the February Stakes with Thompson. Yeah, we got no wins with her. No wins at all. We raced 3 times with her before we lost her. Albero got a win with her. Yep. She's only 5 years old. She's a mare now. She can be retired. Well, considering her pedigree, from Sedate Ruler out of Golden Monster, she should have been much better. She got an award, though. But, I mean, she should have been a monster. Like, literally. Hidden Mystic. Oh! Hidden Mystic got another win, eh? Of course he did. Of course he did. Toughness 80, heart 71, braking 80. Still don't know his speed. But yeah, he got a win with Bates. A G3 win. He came 7th in the Independence. It's one of those horses. Him and Golden Ruler. Just horses I couldn't get it together with, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and look at the foals before we end up calling it a night here. Foals ready for this year. Just it's a ghost. 4-star potential future, 5-star flex, 4-star power, 3-star calm. Younger brother of Hidden Mystic. I hope he is better than Hidden Mystic in some way, but he's literally the younger brother of Hidden Mystic with the same parents. Pretty much looks exactly the same. So, don't know what's going to be the deal with him. I don't know. I don't know what he is going to be like. He looks great, but again, his brother looked great, and we lost him after a year. So, I don't know what that's going to be. Looking at Tiger's Eye, though, from Sedate Ruler out of Ant B. Hopefully, for Sedate Ruler, this fall is better than what we've experienced before because Ant B is the broodmare. Arctic Crop and Night Breeze, this should be solid. 3-star future, 2-star flex for everything else, or 2-star ratings for everything else for Zodiac Queen. I think Zodiac Queen is going to be solid. The Night Breeze has always been good for us. I don't really think she's the issue per se, and Arctic Crop was great. So Zodiac Queen I'm really excited for. I think she's going to be solid, and I think she'll be dependable and reliable for us. And Tiger's Eye, I hope he is. I hope he's good. But again, I don't know if Sedate Ruler is just kind of I don't know if Sedate Ruler is the issue. We'll figure it out. But anyways, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys' love and support as always. Yeah, we'll continue with more Gallop Racer action here very soon. Until next time, Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great, fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.